Socrates quotes on life, wisdom and philosophy to inspire you. The only true wisdom is in knowing you know nothing. The unexamined life is not worth living. I cannot teach anybody anything. There is only one good knowledge and one evil ignorance. Be kind, for everyone you meet is fighting a hard battle. Strong minds discuss ideas, average minds discuss events, weak minds discuss people. Wonder is the beginning of wisdom. To find yourself, think for yourself. Education is the kindling of a flame, not the filling of a vessel. By all means, marry. If you get a good wife, you'll become happy. If you get a bad one, you'll become a philosopher. He who is not contented with what he has would not be contented with what he would like to have. Be slow to fall into friendship, but when you are in, continue, firm and constant. If you don't get what you want, you suffer. If you get what you don't want, you suffer. Even when you get exactly what you want, you still suffer because you can't hold onto it forever. Your mind is your predicament. It wants to be free of change, free of pain, free of the obligations of life and death. But change is law, and no amount of pretending will alter that reality. Sometimes you put walls up not to keep people out, but to see who cares enough to break them down. The children now love luxury. They have bad manners, contempt for authority. They show disrespect for elders and love chatter in place of exercise. Children are now tyrants, not the servants of their households. They no longer rise when elders enter the room. They contradict their parents, chatter before company, gobble up dainties at the table, cross their legs, and tyrannize their teachers. Now, man has the right to be an amateur in the matter of physical training. It is a shame for a man to grow old without seeing the beauty and strength of which his body is capable. The secret of happiness, you see, is not found in seeking more, but in developing the capacity to enjoy less. True wisdom comes to each of us when we realize how little we understand about life, ourselves, and the world around us. To fear death, gentlemen, is no other than to think oneself wise when one is not, to think one knows what one does not know. No one knows whether death may not be the greatest of all blessings for a man, yet men fear it as if they knew that it is the greatest of evils. If you want to be a good saddler, saddle the worst horse, for if you can tame one, you can tame all. If a man comes to the door of poetry untouched by the madness of the muses, believing that technique alone will make him a good poet, he and his sane compositions never reach perfection, but are utterly eclipsed by the performances of the inspired madman. The really important thing is not to live, but to live well. And to live well meant, along with more enjoyable things in life, to live according to your principles. If all our misfortunes were laid in one common heap whence everyone must take an equal portion, most people would be content to take their own and depart. The greatest blessing granted to mankind come by way of madness, which is a divine gift. Be of good cheer about death, and know this of a truth, that no evil can happen to a good man either in life or after death. Esteemed friend, citizen of Athens, the greatest city in the world, so outstanding in both intelligence and power, aren't you ashamed to care so much to make all the money you can, and to advance your reputation and prestige, while for truth and wisdom and the improvement of your soul you have no care or worry? He who is unable to live in society, or who has no need because he is sufficient for himself, must be either a beast or a god. When you want wisdom and insight as badly as you want to breathe, it is then you shall have it. Intelligent individuals learn from everything and everyone, average people from their experiences. The stupid already have all the answers. Are you not ashamed of caring so much for the making of money and for fame and prestige, when you neither think nor care about wisdom and truth and the improvement of your soul? Do not trouble about those who practice philosophy, whether they are good or bad, but examine the thing itself well and carefully. And if philosophy appears a bad thing to you, turn every man from it, not only your sons, but if it appears to you such as I think it to be, take courage, pursue it, and practice it, as the saying is, both you and your house. Smart people learn from everything and everyone, average people from their experiences, stupid people already have all the answers. Mankind is made of two kinds of people: wise people who know they are fools, and fools who think they are wise. Nobody is qualified to become a statesman who is entirely ignorant of the problem of wheat. The secret of change is to focus all of your energy not on fighting the old, but on building the new. A man who really fights for justice must lead a private, not a public, life if he is to survive for even a short time.